Welcome back to the All Scale Slot Car Den. I'm Dennis, and I was just sorting out my Carrera Go cars. As I promised a couple weeks ago when I set up my new track for Carrera Digital, I said I'd like to put a Carrera Go car track on top of this. Unfortunately, the 1/43rd scale is the odd man out where it comes to space I have in my home. I have this room dedicated to the Carrera Digital track. I have a garage space. I'm very blessed. Don't get me wrong. I'm very blessed. I have a garage space also that my wife allows me to have an HO scale track. And with those two, it's fantastic. But I also love 1/43rd scale. I love Carrera Go and SCX Compact. And to not be able to do much with them is kind of sad. I'll do break them out occasionally, and I set them up on the floor in the living room. And so we have fun with them there. But I just wanted to see, like I had said, when I put this up, this new configuration of my Carrera Digital track, I said I want to, occasionally put my Carrera Go track on top of it and have a place where I could set it up and have minimal disruption to the layout. I don't want to have to move around things and tear apart things just to put this track. I just want to find a way to put it around where it can situate itself and just minimal disruption. And I've just played around with it, and this is one configuration. I can always change it up, but at least I know I can do this. We start here at the start finish line, work around, come back through here, around this way, back, have fun with the S's over here, and then a little short shoot, come back around, and then a nice strong straight, nice 10-foot long straight coming back, and then back around again. And so I'm enjoying this. I like this configuration, and I might stick with this for a while. And I've noted where I've put pieces, and this way I can always come back and just easily put it back together in this configuration. Carrera track, if you Go track, if you're not familiar with it, is very, very nice and tight to put together. It stays together very strongly. Unlike the Carrera Digital track where you need the red clips to keep things in place, they'll pull apart sometimes. The Carrera Go track, at least what I have here, does not go anywhere. Very solid connections, very tight. In fact, it takes kind of brute force to pull them apart. So you want to make sure you get them all together the way you like it. Otherwise, it's a little pain in the neck to get it apart. But I'd rather have it that way. You do see the Carrera Go pit stop game track here and the Carrera Go Plus system. I have this here, but I don't want to get into that in this video. I made a series of videos explaining this whole system. And if you want to check them out, I have a playlist on my website, on my channel, explaining all this. I might include a link to the description of that below, in the description here below. So you could check out those videos if you want to learn more. But that's a very difficult to come by system these days. With the tariffs in the United States, it's very difficult to purchase. You very rarely find them anymore. So I don't want to get into that. This is just going to be regular Carrera Go. Which, by the way, with these, you can use regular Carrera Go cars. You don't need special cars for that. So, but that's all I want to say about that. I just want this to be a nice little easy day with Carrera Go. Recently, my grandchildren had a little draft where they picked out one at a time each of their favorite Go cars and put them in their stables, and we had a lot of fun doing that. So in the process, all of my Go cars got all mixed up, and I like to sort them back into groupings that I had. So I've been in the process of doing that, and I thought, well, let me just stop and make a video really quick before I finish off doing anything. I still have more cars to spread out here, but as you can see, Carrera Go has been fantastic in what they've released. There's something for everybody. They did the Paw Patrol series and cars from Disney, and you see these guys over here, the Minions, fantastic. And these in particular, my favorites my very favorites. These are awesome. If they do these in larger scales, oh my gosh, these dune buggies, fantastic. They made Mario Kart, which I'm familiar. If you're familiar with Go, you know Mario Kart. You probably have all these. I need to get a Yoshi car. My son is big into Yoshi, so he's got the Yoshi cars. So, but I need to get at least one Yoshi. I have him in 1/32 scale, but I need a Go Yoshi. That's what I'm missing here. And of course, Ninja Turtle cars, Disney Pixar cars. There's a couple of SCX slot cars, which if you see this guy over here, he'll look a little familiar because he's right there, the Michelin Man. And I love SCX slot cars. They run fantastic on this track. Also, if you're into, there's police cars, fire cars, taxis, trucks, DTM and GT cars, GT3 cars, just fantastic jobs. There's rally cars. There's even Bumblebee and Lockdown, is it, from the Transformers? Although they don't transform like the Tyco cars, but they're there. There's all these sinister cars and hero cars from Marvel and DC Comics. And I realize I don't have my Batmobile. I have to get my Batmobile out here. So just fantastic, beautiful cars. They even made some for the Hot Wheels series, their collaboration with Hot Wheels, having some cars out there. There's, oh my gosh, Darth Vader and Yoda, and fantastic cars from Star Wars. Other characters, the Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which my grandkids love that show as much as Batwings, Batwheels. I'm sorry, Batwheels. Oh my! How can you not have Speed Racer and Racer X? Carrera has done a fantastic job with those. I think those are the best I've seen. And of course, they have Formula One cars. There's more coming out really soon. So this is some of them. They're out here. I'm trying to spread everything into different areas, so this way I can put them back and have them all nicely organized in my collection. What they also did here, they did these build and go, where you can get your Legos or similar blocks and build your cars the way you want. And so I'm just having fun. Just driving the Carrera Go. And let's start this up again. There we go. And drive with one hand on the phone, and we're just driving some cars around and just enjoying life. Oh, and I wiped out, and but that's okay. These cars are strong enough to take a look in and keep on ticking. And while I have most of my cars out here, it's oiling day, and get through with them one at a time, as many as I can today, and then come back the next day and finish them off. But everybody gets fresh little squirt of oil to keep them all nice and fresh and nice and moving along well, and just enjoying Carrera Go 1/43 scale. Don't overlook it. It's fantastic. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this. A lot of fun for the kids, a lot of fun for the adults, and something for everybody. So, and there I go again. All right, and thank you for watching, and have a great day. Take care.